March Madness is here. The tournament kicks off in just a couple of days, and you know the watch parties will be underway as well. Kirsten Johnson is the owner and operator of Fresh Chef Detroit. She's a personal chef and is here to show us how to make some tasty desserts to help us entertain our guests and sort of take control back about what we're putting in our bodies. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
What are we making today?
Well, these are Thinsters cookies, and I'm making some little key lime cheesecakes that use the key lime cookies as the crust.
All right, well, let's do this. So you said these are, what brand is this?
They're called Thinsters. They used to be called Mrs. Thinsters, and they've recently kind of rebranded, redone their packaging. And you can see these are the key lime cookies here that we're using today, and they're just thin and crispy. They're non-GMO. They don't have any ingredients you wouldn't have in your pantry in them.
And where can we get these? Are they just carried in stores, or do we need to go to a specialty store?
Nope, they have them at Target, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Kroger, and you can get them on Amazon also.
All right, well, let's jump in. So we have the cookies, and what's next?
I crushed up the cookies real quick in a food processor, and it's mixed with a little bit of sugar and some melted butter. And
this is sort of a coarse chop.
Yes. So it's the same idea as a graham cracker crust you might find on a regular cheesecake. So you just take that. I like to use these silicone baking cups because they're reusable. And they can either go in the muffin pan or they can just go on a baking sheet. And you just, do you want to help me there? Put a tablespoon or so in there and then come behind with the filling, which is made from some lighter ingredients, light cream cheese, Greek yogurt, a little sugar, some key lime juice, an egg, all things that
things you might have around the house or that you can find easily.
Yes. And it takes just 10 or 15 minutes to whip up. You put them in the oven for 25 minutes. You pull them out, cool them, and you can sprinkle some of those on top even if you want.
Yeah.
And you've got a healthier dessert to serve people who are maybe watching the game with you.
And the healthier aspect comes because of what?
Well, a lot of people come to me because they want healthier food, they want real food, so they have me cook them maybe healthier versions of what they might get in a restaurant, or they might have dietary restrictions or allergies. These cookies are actually made in a facility that is a nut-free facility. And by making it yourself, you have a little more control over what goes in it, and you know a little more about what you're putting in your body. Absolutely, and these cookies have the same 7 or 8 ingredients that you would put in any cookie you make in your house. Now, what services do you offer at your company? Well, I do weekly services for a lot of people, and then I do some private chefing services, make them dinners, and then I do dinner parties and showers and cooking classes, all kinds of things. All right, and there's your website, freshchefdetroit.com, and it tells a little bit about what you do and the in-home consultation sort of help people figure out what they can do, sort of empowering people as well? Yes, absolutely. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. I mean, we made these. These are the finished products, right? Yep, right there. You're welcome to try one. I think I'm going to. And I love key lime pie, so this is a real treat. It's very nice. And that crust is nice and, crumbly and get a little bit of a snap to it, so very nice. And it adds a little extra key lime from the cookie. Yeah, and I get a nice key lime zest. So thank you so much. Appreciate it. Kirsten Johnson of Fresh Chef Detroit.